The 2020 NBA draft will be filled with plenty of promising players. In fact, it projects to have more franchise-altering young prospects in a single draft than we have seen in a while. But part of what makes this particularly interesting is that this is the first time elite recruits decided to play in the G League instead of college. So far, the high school to pros option has been a success, considering we will likely see 2 players from the G League drafted in the top 5 this year. This, coupled by the fact that prospects can make up to $500,000 in salary, will probably convince many future young players to choose the G League route over college. In this video, we're going to do a detailed breakdown on Jalen Green, who absolutely thrived in the G League and is probably the best scorer coming out of this draft class. We will go over if Green has the type of potential to transform a rebuilding franchise. And by the way, let me know in the comments section where you would rank Jalen Green in this upcoming draft class and how you see him developing in the NBA. I do try and respond to most people. So, let's jump in. Jalen Green has been an absolute bucket getter in the G League, despite going up against grown men who are significantly better defenders than his peers playing college basketball. Green put up 17.9 points while being fairly efficient from the floor. He knocked down 52% of his 2-point shots, 36.5% of his 5.7 3-point attempts, and 82.9% of his free throws. That free throw percentage, coupled with him shooting 50% on open catch and shoot jumpers, is a good indication that Green has a nice touch and will keep improving from downtown. He is also an explosive athlete and creative finisher who can produce exciting, highlight-worthy plays when he attacks the rim with finesse and aggression on any given night, and draws fouls at a solid rate. Green is a solid ball handler who can thrive in the pick and roll. He's got great body control, can finish through contact, has a quick first step, is very good in the open floor, and projects as a consistent lob threat. He managed to shoot an impressive 73.7% at the rim and displayed his ability to create for himself as he averaged 2.7 points per game on isolation possessions. Green can create off the bounce and can beat his defender off the dribble for step backs. The fact that he projects as a good shooter in addition to his athleticism, whether it's off the catch and in particular off the dribble, makes him a great prospect anywhere in that top 4 range. He was also one of the more clutch players in the G League. His bounce, speed, jump shot, and skill has allowed Green's game to translate fairly quickly against tougher competition, which is very encouraging. But Green still has plenty to work on. Even though he has shown improvement this year on closeouts as an off-ball defender and on rotations, he will still need to be more active in the passing lanes and more consistent in his effort. He may also have a hard time being a two-way player, at least to start his NBA career, considering he lacks strength and only weighs a reported 178 pounds. It can take a few years for him to get his body to a point where he can absorb contact and hold his own physically. Offensively, Green needs to work on being a better all-around player, in particular at passing, as he averages almost as many turnovers as he does assists, and needs to read the floor better. He has to improve his timing and accuracy, in particular the more advanced pass off the dribble. Jalen Green will contribute far more to winning if he can get better at creating for others instead of just looking for his own shot. He also needs to develop better shot selection when he does score, because he can be a bit streaky at times. He will become a more dangerous scorer if he can learn to change pace and play slower at times when he needs to, instead of relying too much on athleticism. Overall, teams will be very excited to select him somewhere near the top of the draft. I'd be surprised if he fell out of the top 5 because he projects as a good scorer with potential to develop into an elite, league-leading scorer that can knock down shots from anywhere and dunk on anyone. The question will be, can he develop other aspects to his game that will make him more well-rounded? That may decide if he will become an all-NBA type of player in the league or a sixth-man spark plug, which I believe is Jalen Green's floor. What do you guys think? How did you see Jalen Green developing in the NBA? And how would you rate the top 5 prospects in the upcoming draft? Let me know down below, as I do try and respond to most people. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and hit that like button for me, as it does help out my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next one, guys, I'm out.